Imagine loading up your truck with the last echoes of your late wife's laughter, only to have sirens blare and a self-proclaimed neighborhood queen accuse you of grand theft wind chimes. That's how my day shattered in Sunnyvale Meadows, a picture-perfect American suburb where the lawns are greener than envy and the rules tighter than a cheap girdle. But oh, the sweet irony when the control freak's mask slips, revealing the petty tyrant beneath. In Sunnyvale Meadows, every mailbox gleamed like it had a personal grudge against dust, and folks waved hello while mentally noting if your trash cans were an inch off alignment. Tom Hargrove, a quiet 62-year-old former engineer, had called this cul-de-sac home for 15 years. His wife, Ellie, had turned their yard into a quirky haven with hand-painted bird feeders and those tinkling wind chimes that sang like her off-key lullabies. After her passing from cancer, Tom kept them up as silent sentinels, a whisper of her against the HOA's iron fist. He decided to sell and head to a cozy lakeside cabin, craving air that didn't come with a compliance form. Finally, he muttered to himself that crisp morning, stacking boxes labeled Ellie's Treasures. Little did he know, the HOA president, Brenda, the enforcer, Wilkins, a rotund busybody with a perm that screamed, "I manage people for fun," had other plans. It started innocently enough, or so Brenda would claim in her honeyed drawl. A pink slip slapped on Tom's door, violation notice, unauthorized aesthetic alteration. The charge? $2,500 for withdrawing community assets without approval. Tom chuckled at first, crumpling it like junk mail. Community assets? That's my hoe's reel and Ellie's chimes, he said to no one, shaking his head. But Brenda wasn't joking. She sauntered over, clipboard clutched like a holy relic, her floral pantsuit straining at the seams. "Mr. Hargrove," she cooed, eyes narrowing behind cat-eye glasses. "Our bylaws clearly state all external decor contributes to the neighborhood's harmonious vibe. You can't just yank him and run." Tom leaned against his truck, arms crossed. "Harmonious vibe? You mean the one where you find the Johnsons for a pink flamingo last Easter?" Brenda's smile tightened like a noose. "Rules keep us civilized, dear. Pay up, or we'll lien your sale." He waved her off. But inside, he started a file, every notice, every snide email, observing her like a bug under glass. Things escalated faster than Brenda's blood pressure at a potluck without name tags. Notices piled up, one for lawn discordance, because his grass grew a rebellious half-inch too long during packing. Another for social disruption, after neighbors whispered he was dodging dues like a tax cheat. The online forum lit up, anonymous posts from concerned resident 42, Brenda's obvious alias, painting Tom as a scofflaw eroding property values. Deliveries skipped his house, old pals crossed the street. "You think you're above the covenant?" Brenda hissed during a friendly driveway ambush, her double chin quivering with faux moral outrage. "This is about protecting our slice of the American dream." Tom bit back a laugh, replying coolly, "Your dream? Maybe. Mine doesn't include paying for your nephew's landscaping consultations that look suspiciously like kickbacks." Her face flushed beet red, but she scribbled furiously, "That's slander. Expect a fine for verbal noncompliance." Tom stayed silent publicly, but privately, he dug, photocopying receipts, noting how HOA funds vanished into Wilkins' family pockets. The neighborhood held its breath, smirking behind curtains at Brenda's increasingly absurd edicts, like banning bird feeders to prevent avian overpopulation. The powder keg ignited on moving day. Tom hoisted the last box when sirens wailed. Brenda stormed in, phone aloft, bellowing, "Officers, he's pilfering HOA property. Those chimes are integral to curb appeal." The cops eyed her warily as neighbors filmed the circus. Tom set the box down, voice steady. "Integral? You mean the ones my wife made from thrift store spoons?" Brenda puffed up. "Rules are rules. Arrest him for theft." But from the porch stepped Alex, Tom's son, a sharp-eyed FBI agent home on vacation. Badge flashing. Alex deadpanned. Actually, ma'am, theft's your department. We've got warrants for fraud, rerouting dues to your clan's phony firms. Brenda sputtered. This is outrageous. I'm upholding order. Alex handed papers to the officers. Order? Or embezzlement? Cuff her. Click. The handcuffs snapped. Brenda's lopsided perm wilting as she wailed. Without me, this place falls apart. The crowd erupted in muffled cheers, phones capturing her undignified shuffle to the squad car. In the aftermath, auditors gutted the HOA like a bad investment. Brenda and her kin faced charges, funds reimbursed, and Sunnyvale bloomed anew, uneven lawns, wild gardens, real community barbecues without permission slips. Tom drove off to his cabin, wind chimes tinkling freely in the breeze. Peace, he realized, wasn't policed. It was earned by exposing the farce of fake authority. But tell me, was Brenda the villain? Or just a symptom of a system that lets petty tyrants play God?